The federal government could be on the brink of securing enough votes to pass its multi-billion-dollar school funding package. The Greens are expected to make a decision on whether they'll back the bill this morning. While the Nick Xenophon team says it's had encouraging discussions with the government and is waiting for a written guarantee that its demands will be met. From Canberra, Eliza Borrello reports.
The government's putting its education bill up for debate in the Senate this morning. It's yet to get the votes it needs to pass it, but Nationals frontbencher Matt Canavan is optimistic.
I think this is a great advance and let's hope that we can get the support of it in the Parliament.
He's one of a number of Catholic Coalition MPs who've been making the case for the legislation.
I think this is a great advance in terms of education funding in Australia. It's a difficult goal to achieve, to make sure that we put a needs-based system in place that is consistent for all students across the country.
The package has enraged the Catholic education sector, which argues it shouldn't have money taken away from it and given to other schools. Money is at the heart of Liberal Democrat Senator David Leyonhjelm's concerns about the bill. He says he's still a 50-50 chance of backing the legislation, but doesn't want it to become more expensive.
I'm concerned about the size of our debt, the size of our deficit, and also I'm concerned that we've had a very large increase in real terms in education spending, school education spending over the last 10 years.
In particular, he's worried the government will agree to spend more money to get the legislation through.
If they do a deal with the Greens, for example, the Greens want to put more money into public schools, government schools. If that significantly increases the amount of money that taxpayers have to shell out, then I may find that I can't support it, that the status quo is better than supporting an amended bill.
The government needs 10 votes to pass the bill, 11 if it can't pacify the concerns of outgoing West Australian Liberal Senator Chris Back, who argues Catholic schools are being unfairly targeted. It already has the support of One Nation and Victorian Senator Darren Hinch and is working hard to cut a deal with the Greens and the Nick Xenophon team. The Greens National Council held a phone hookup last night and its party room is expected to decide whether to support the bill this morning. The Nick Xenophon team has made similar demands to the Greens and is waiting for a written guarantee the government will meet them. It's unclear how Family First Senator Lucy Gashui will vote. David Leyonhjelm again.
She does tend to vote with the government on economic things, so if that's any guide, then perhaps they can count on it.
Like Senator Leyonhjelm, South Australian Senator Cory Bernardi is cautioning the government against spending more money on the package. Tasmanian Senator Jackie Lambie is yet to say how she'll vote.
Eliza Borrello.